everyone, so today we're going to be tracing all 14 meridians. If you have any questions about tracing meridians or if you need me to go a bit slower, please check back to my latest 2 videos where I broke it up into 2 parts. I will also make sure to link them in the comments below. This is something I do daily, either before my qigong practice or sometimes after, but it's something that I do daily to ensure the smooth flow of all of my meridians. Starting with the central meridian, placing both hands on your pelvic bone, bringing them straight up the body to the lower lip. Governing meridian, placing both hands on your tailbone, bringing straight up the back, reaching over, pulling over the crown of the head and to the top of the lip. Spleen Meridian, starting on the outside of the big toe, coming up the inside of the leg, flaring out at the hips, up the rib cage, and back down. Heart Meridian, covering the inside of the armpit, tracing inside the arm, off the little pinky, and doing this on both sides. Small Intestine Meridian, go ahead and flip your hand over, starting at the pinky, trace up your arm, come down onto the back, up the neck, zigzag onto the cheek, into the ear opening. And repeating this on both sides. Bladder Meridian, place both hands in between the brows and come over the crown of the head, onto the back of the neck, then reach down as much as you can with your hands onto your lower spine. Do a little zigzag and go around the gluteus maximus. Leaving the meridian there, come up on your shoulders and go straight down the back of the knees, and at the knees down on the floor and off your little toe. Kidney Meridian, starting at the ball of the foot, go ahead and trace the outside of the foot, circling around the back of the ankle, inside the legs, coming out to the front of the body to the K27 points. Circulation Sex Meridian, place your hands on the outside of the opposite nipple, bring down the arm and slide off the middle finger, repeating this on both sides. Triple Warmer Meridian, go ahead and turn your hand back over, starting at the ring finger, trace up the arm to beneath your ear, follow your ear around and behind, ending at your temples. Repeating on both sides. Gallbladder Meridian, go ahead and place your fingers on the outside of both eyes, coming down to the opening of the ear, coming back up, circling forward, coming back to the base of the head, up the crown of the head to the forehead, and back down onto the shoulders. Picking the meridian back up, coming in at your rib cage, coming back out and back in at your hips, outside the legs, and then off your 4th toe. Liver Meridian, place your fingers on the inside of your big toe and trace straight up the inside of your legs, flaring out at the hips and underneath the breasts. Lung Meridian, place the opposite hand on the lung and trace it straight down the arm and off the thumb. Repeat that on both sides. Large Intestine Meridian, starting with the pointer finger, trace up the arm onto the neck, underneath the nose, and then come around to the flare of the nose, stopping at the top of the flare. Do that on both sides. Stomach Meridian, place both hands under your eyes, drop down to your jawbone, circle up the outside of the face, then through the midline of the face onto your collarbone. Go out at the collarbone over your breast, in at the waist, out at your hips, and straight down your legs and off the 2nd toe. And then you always finish your sequence with the same 3 meridians you began with. So with the Spleen Meridian first on the inside of the foot, coming up the inside of the legs, flaring out at the hips, up the rib cage, and back down. Central, starting at the pelvic bone, all the way up the front of the body to the lower lip. And finally our governing, starting at the tailbone, up the spine, over the crown, into the upper lip. And I did slow this video down greatly just so that you guys could see the steps a little bit more. But like I said, I do have a part 1 and part 2 where it really breaks down the meridians for you. So normally the sequence takes me about a full minute to do. Like I said, I do before or after my qigong, but you can do this whole thing by itself. Just afterwards, I would just do a little bit of meditation, a little bit of breathing, just so you can really feel that energy circulating throughout your body. As always, I hope you guys found that video helpful. If you did, leave some comments, let me know, and I will be back to share more with you guys soon. Take care. Bye.